There's dominance, and then there's being so good that 2 different professional leagues begged you to play for them. There's fast, and then there's Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson fast. 2 of the most freakish athletes to step on the field, any field. One played in the Super Bowl and the World Series. The other was so naturally gifted, he once ran up a wall like Spider-Man. So here's the real question. Who's the greatest pure athlete of all time? Because what these 2 men did was so absurd that if you saw it in a movie, you wouldn't believe it. To understand just how insane this debate is, we have to go back to the 1980s, when sports changed forever. The idea of even attempting to play in 2 professional sports at the same time was already considered impossible. The speed, the power, the skill, most athletes could barely master one sport. And then, Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders showed up and broke the rules. They didn't just break some of the rules. Bo and Deion broke all of the rules. Bo Jackson was the most unstoppable force college football had ever seen. A Heisman Trophy winner with video game level dominance and a bat that could send baseballs into orbit. And Deion Sanders, he was a player that was so fast, he once hit an inside the park home run and scored a touchdown in the same week. And here's where things get even more ridiculous. Both of them played in the NFL. Both of them played in the MLB. And also, both of them were very elite. But who was better? Let's compare their career numbers for baseball. Deion Sanders had a batting average of .263, while Bo Jackson had a .250 batting average. Deion Sanders had 39 home runs, while Bo Jackson had 141. For stolen bases, Deion Sanders had 186, while Bo Jackson had 82. And now let's take a quick look at their NFL comparison. Deion played 14 seasons to Bo's 4. Deion had 2 Super Bowl wins to 0 for Bo Jackson. Deion had 53 career interceptions. Bo had 2,782 rushing yards. Deion had 22 touchdowns to 18 rushing touchdowns for Bo Jackson. When you talk about Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders, the one thing they both had in common was elite speed. Deion's official 40 is listed as 4.21, when Bo Jackson's unofficial 40 was listed at 4.13. And here's where it gets crazy. Deion played 14 NFL seasons while also playing baseball. And Bo was an all-star in both sports. But then tragedy struck. On January 13, 1991, the Bo Jackson legend ended overnight. A routine tackle against the Bengals turned into one of the most devastating injuries in sports history. His hip was dislocated. His football career over. And just like that, the world was robbed of what could have been the greatest sports career ever. Meanwhile, Deion just kept dominating. He went on to become the best shutdown corner in NFL history, a 2-time Super Bowl champ, and a baseball player who stole 56 bases in a single season. And yet, despite all of this, some people still say Bo was the better athlete. So here's the real question. What if Bo had never gotten hurt? If Bo Jackson's hip had never failed him, would he have rewritten NFL history? Would Bo Jackson have become the best running back the world has ever seen? Maybe even a Hall of Famer in both sports. Because Bo's career was cut short, sometimes it's hard to tell just how good he really was. So here's a look at the top 5 active NFL running backs for total yards. As you can see, Bo would have had more yards than all of them. Derrick Henry, Zeke, Nick Chubb. Bo was simply a monster. Oh, and don't forget, Bo would have had these numbers while also playing professional baseball. And here's a look at Bo Jackson's projected career MLB stats versus Man Ram. Yeah, that's perennial All-Star and Hall of Famer Manny Ramirez. And remember, Bo was also playing running back in the NFL too.
Deion. No way they're going to get him here. 3 for 3, Deion Sanders.
And if Deion had focused on baseball full time, would he have been a World Series MVP? Because if we're being honest, we've never seen any athlete like them before or since. And now, with modern training, science, and technology, we still haven't seen another athlete attempt what they did. Deion was flashy, unstoppable, and a proven champion. Bo was power, speed, and dominance until fate cut his career short. So tell me, who's the greatest pure athlete of all time? The man who actually did it? Or the one that might have been even greater? Because no matter who you choose, one thing's for sure. The sports world would never see anything like Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders ever again. Thanks for watching Go Nation Sports. Be sure to smash that like button, leave us a comment, and we'll catch you on the next video.